Libra, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing your love and relationships reading for June 21st to the 27th, 2021. Let's see what's going on for Libra. Four of Pentacles in the reverse in your challenge. And the Ace of Pentacles also in the reverse. And what's benefiting you? Some of you are having a hard time keeping a happy home. I think there are some conflicts. I think maybe some of you just moved in with your significant other, and you're finding little quirks about each other. But that's all relationships go through that. I know it's a bit of a challenge at first, but that's the way it is. Sometimes, eventually, that gets to be something that's cute that they're doing. You know, you take it as that's something they do and only they do. You know, in your eyes, and it ends up being just one more thing that makes you love them. You have the Justice in the reverse for message from Spirit. Still, with the Ace of Pentacles out here in the reverse, I feel like definitely new paths, new starts for some of you. Having combination of lives here, entering new pathways, more solid foundations, new growth. This feels springy to me, like new growth. It is in the reverse. I feel like only because of this Four of Pentacles, I feel like these energies are somewhat combining. Even though this is in your challenge, it feels like maybe holding on to your old ways, the way you used to live, holding on to that, and letting go of knowing that you're not the only one that is responsible for how the outcome of the house turns out. I feel like needing to release the old energy and let the new energy in with this Ace of Pentacles. And the Justice is it feels like a balancing. It's going to take time. Spirit is telling you it's going to take time, and it's funny because this is you showing up in your reading, Libra. It's Libran energy for sure, and it feels disrupted being in the reverse. It's just Spirit's telling you that it's okay to not have everything perfect in the relationship to begin with. That's what it feels like here for me. Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles. Clarifying more than the Four of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups, new love, new beginnings. Queen of Wands. I feel like you are used to being in control a little bit here, and that's where this is coming from. You don't you're having a hard time dealing with this new, it's almost like a, this move-in situation. It's almost you've been used to living alone for a while, I'll have to say. I think some of you may have moved directly from your parents' house as well, and with this person, I feel like it's a relationship under the facade of a roommate. Like maybe you told people that you guys are going to be roommates to help each other out, to have a decent house or whatever, to have a house together. And really, it's a relationship. That's what it feels like here. You have the Strength card, clarifying your Ace of Pentacles, as well as the Four Cups. And you have the Chariot in the reverse, clarifying your justice. Message from Spirit. I think some of you may have, you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse as well. I feel like some of you may have been, maybe this is a new experience for you, but you've been together in this house or apartment or whatever it is for a short while now, maybe a few months. I think maybe it's been stressful, and maybe you've contemplated going back on this and trying something else. Maybe you felt at first like you didn't get along, but I think it's just having feeling like you don't have control over things. The other person may be domineering, wanting to put their ideals or their views in place, and not, you feel like they're not giving you the space that you need to be yourself, like losing your identity. That happens sometimes when we get we put ourselves in these situations where we're around somebody all the time, and your flaws irritate each other, it feels like. But I think you will find the median in it. I feel like stay strong. Some of you, I think for some of you, you're dealing with a relationship where you're both very outspoken. You're very you don't hold anything back. That's what it feels like. You don't when something's on your mind, you just say it, but you're both that way, so it kind of, look at the figure 8 above her head, this never-ending loop of sarcasm back and forth and things like that. Just be mindful of it. You might want to sit down and tell the person, you know, we're both like this. It's all for nothing. There's no point in us arguing over stupid stuff all the time. And letting those emotions get in the way of how we really feel about each other. I feel like with the Four of Cups, I think you're sitting there, you're like, some of you are feeling, sorry about this light, guys, the sun's blaring out now, shining bright. Even though it's wonderful, it's beautiful energy. Oh, let me open this a crack here. It is messing with my lighting. Okay, with this Four of Cups, it feels like there's a never-ending pool of emotions constantly flowing here. I think you need to tap in. It feels like one of you is distracted and the other is you're not paying as much attention to that other person and their feelings as you should. It could go either way with you or your person, depending on your situation. Just try to acknowledge it for what it is. Acknowledge that you're doing this or that they're doing that, and talk to them about it. That's what it feels like. You need to open up the communication, and try not to be so in control of even the conversation. I feel like you guys both might be fighting control for the conversation at times. That's why sometimes it's getting loud. I feel like sometimes you guys are having these loud what are just regular disagreements are feeling like blown out arguments just because you're getting a little too loud about it. That's all. This Chariot, I feel like things are gonna go at its own pace. There's things that you have to go through in relationships, new relationships, especially while you're learning each other, while you're seeing how the other one lives, or you know, how they're different things in their lives cause them to act different. I think some of that is going on for there's some of you here that's thinking the person is feeling differently about you since you moved in, but I feel like that's not the case. They're just going through their own personal stuff or stuff at work, and it'll reflect on how they feel. I think their heart is on their sleeve, and if something upsets them at work, see, I'm feeling like this. They're drinking 3 to your 1. That's how it feels like. They're not. I don't mean drinking like definitely. It could be, you know, drinking. But I feel like they're doing it more to console themselves in whatever's going on that they're not talking to you about. So maybe you just need to get them to open up and talk. I keep feeling like getting those lines of communication open without yelling, if you can. The Ten of Wands in the reverse, there has been, I feel like there's this a little bit of arguing going on, or a little bit of disruption a little bit since you've gotten together, since you've actually moved in together and everything. For those of you that have moved in together. And I feel like you don't realize that it's lifted some burdens, having someone else to help take care of the bills, and it's takes time to, everything's not going to be perfect all the time, in sync, but at times it will be, and it's those times that you look forward to, or that we strive to get, and relationships are not perfect. You've got to you got to work at them. And you're not even seeing that some of the burdens are lifted, and they've taken some of the burden off of you, and that balancing that you need is beginning to happen, but like everything else, it takes time. Let's see here. Okay, let's further clarify this Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy here. Spirits, guides, what else do you have for Libra at this time for their love and relationships? What else do they need to know here to clarify this Ace of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy here? I'm feeling like somebody here, or like I always say, a few of you are dealing with the fact that you want to be in a relationship and you haven't found that person yet, with this Ace of Cups in reverse as well. Working on yourself and your home and your savings. Very confident in everything else you do, but this, it's hard to keep, to everyone else, see you, it's hard to keep that persona that you got your shit together when you really want somebody, you're really lonely and you need somebody. I feel like Spirit is saying keep your head up in that situation, and you might be ignoring something or someone that is perfect for you. Would be like God sent, I want to say, and you're not seeing them, you're ignoring them. You don't realize they're staring at you. They're there staring at you. It could be at work, it could be you know, in a group of friends, and the way they're looking at you is they want to be with you, they want to protect you, and you're not seeing it, so you're there being tough guy or whatever. Two of Cups in the reverse, yeah, not seeing it for what it is, not not seeing this match made in heaven, I want to say. Not acknowledging it, even though it's right there before you. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Focused on your money. Focused on you're so, like I say, you're so headstrong, and you don't let people know that you are you're actually lonely under that got your shit together persona here. Queen of Cups. You got the two queens out here. I feel like that you have a lot of love to give, that you know what it is you want in a person. At least you think you do. And there could be like I said, this ignorance of what is really good for you, though, or what would really make you happy. I'm not trying to say you guys are ignorant. Please don't take offense to that. I feel like ignorance being maybe distraction from it, because you're so set on what you think it is that would be good for you for a relationship or a situation, and it really is something else that would make you happy. I mean, the universe knows this. So if they try to bring this person in here, you may ignore them. I saw this card a few minutes ago while I was shuffling on the bottom, and here it popped out, the Magician. You can have whatever it is you want. I'm going to put this here because I feel like you guys can manifest whatever you want. I think that you're accidentally manifesting because you keep focusing on the fact that you're lonely or that you're unhappy in your situation, and you're focusing on that. So that's bringing about that type of energy around you, and you need to start thinking positive. How hard it is, I know, but just you need to do that to change the way things are, and to bring about the things that you really want in life. Nine of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you are holding yourself back, but it is coming in here anyway. It's just taking longer. It's this Chariot in the reverse with this Nine of Cups in the reverse. I feel like it's taking longer because you keep focusing on the things that you think you need or you think you want in life, and ignoring what is right before you. I don't know why, but this Nine of Pentacles makes me feel like wasting time. Somehow wasting time. But you got these two nines together here. I feel like definitely endings of something, end of an era, new beginnings. I feel like you just need to open yourself up. That's what I feel like with this Queen of Cups. She looks like she's like just opening up her heart, opening up her mind, and seeing things for what it is. You may be dealing with a water sign for some of you as well, or maybe you have water in your chart. While you're here wanting love and needing love, I feel like you're absent-mindedly turning it away as well with your energy, that you're because you're unbalanced in the situation. Back to whoever is has moved in with someone, I feel like you thought there was more connection than there was. Well, you're thinking that the connection is lost with this in the reverse after you've moved in together. You're like, did we really have a connection, or was it just a heated kind of thing that drove us to this? But I believe that this is a love that you manifested. This is the love that you wanted. But you got to take the good with the bad, and you gotta be with the person and build. You got to know that you learn that you build, you help them, you help each other to create, and see how happy she is, being very happy. I feel like feeling like the Pentacles dropping in, being getting to the point where you know that this is definitely it. This is definitely the one. It takes time. and you really need to be around each other more, and you need to give it time while you're around each other to figure out that this is exactly what you want. Alright guys, I'm going to pull some oracle cards before I end the reading to further clarify. Spirits, guys, can you, I'm going to say clarify the magician. The elements. The elements of fire, air, earth, and water combine to create powerful protective boundaries, spiritual, mental, physical, and emotional. Yeah, I think you, some of you are delving into this. I think you, powerful as you are, manifested, may have been trying to manifest a relationship in, but you kept thinking about the certain aspects of them that you wanted. You got to know that you can't, this person that you manifest into your life cannot be the perfect for you if you don't completely devote yourself to figuring out exactly what that person would be. You can't take care of all their quirks in your manifesting either, because it's some things you don't think about. You just think about the things that you mainly want in this person, and you'll get that, but then the other stuff comes with it, and you got to understand it for what it is. I feel like you've been dabbling, for sure, guys, in some on your spiritual side. Some of you may have cast a love spell as well, to attract the love that you want, and I think you might even forgot that this is what this is. This is what this person that has come in, the relationship that you have now is what you manifested. Triple moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and earthly. I'm going to put this right here. I feel like it should go across this Queen of Cups. I think that you need to accept the person for who they are, with their quirks, even if they're bothering you. Right now, like I said, eventually you will feel like they are what makes them unique to your relationship, and you'll find that some of those things that you once thought were irritating about them are going to be the cute little quirks that you're going to remember and love later in life. Okay, I think we're done with those. I'm going to pull some Queen of the Moon Oracle before I close the reading for you, Libra. Spirits, guides, what else do you have for Libra before I close the reading? What else do they need to know? June 21st to the 27th, 2021. Libra, love and relationships. Okay. Release and pleasure. Both cards are a 9. 27 is a 9, 18 is a 9. Okay, let's look up on these cards. I'll put them up there so maybe you can see them better. I don't know, maybe you can't. Move them over. Okay, let's read from the book to clarify them a little better. Number 27. Release. Let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits do not engage you anymore, as the payoff is not enough. You are ready to make room for bigger, brighter, more aligned things. There is a payoff if we decide to finally release something we no longer need. The payoff is as individual as you are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. The secret to effectively releasing what no longer serves you is, in fact, knowing that the payoff will indeed be worth it, which makes it super important to know that what that positive payoff may be. For example, giving up a habit such as smoking, which we know is detrimental to your body, and that it is cancer-causing, among many other nasty things, has payoffs. What the most important payoff is for you may be different from someone else who is giving up the habit, but it needs to be clear to your mind, body, and spirit. You might give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or so that your children and those around you aren't exposed to the smoke and chemicals. That you live longer, or that all that money you are wasting on cigarettes could be used for something that is more in line with what you really want, such as a travel or a home, all of which are real payoffs, or it is worth releasing the habit. In magic, in particular in spellcraft, the art of release after raising power is vital to its effectiveness. Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe or deities in a focused way, it remains stagnant or stuck. This can cause us to feel overwhelmed. It makes me feel like what I was saying about the, it's reminding me what I was saying about the manifesting, that some of you may have done spell work as well, love spell, but if you don't release all of that energy, you might have been holding on to it and keeping it back, and it's caused a more stagnant, some negative buildup to happen. That's what it feels like. Pleasure, number 18. Are you taking life too intensely or too seriously? Intensively, should I say, or too seriously. The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek lightheartedness at this time. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule in activities you find pleasurable. In our search for a better life, something happened along the way. We forgot how to find real pleasure in what we do rather than just being diverted from the everyday. Life can be overwhelming, and our rational minds seem to need every available minute of our time to be able to cope with its demands. Pleasure has taken the back seat, or there is a pattern of it now forming destructive tendencies such as binge drinking rather than simply having a wine or two with friends. A big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrendering or giving up. It simply means handing over all of our administration, stress, and worries for a time and immersing ourselves in something joyful. When we don't allow ourselves to experience pleasure, whether in the form of laughter, play, sensuality, or the development of skills, we remain less than whole and feel a wanting. No fun actually makes us dull indeed. Over time, we are much less effective in our emotional and work lives if we do not experience regular doses of pleasure. Yeah, maybe not taking pleasure in some of the things that you did before this relationship change, change of environment, or however it is for you in your situation, has made you a little unhappy. Made you gotta see it for, you gotta open up and see it for, see the good things for what they are, and let the good energies in, as well as this negative. You should turn the negative away, of course, but some negative things, they need to be taken care of by the both of you together. Okay, Libra, that's it for this reading. I hope it was helpful. Like, share, subscribe, please. Join my community here. Check your sun, moon, and rising always for a clearer picture of your energies for the week. Have a great week, and I will see you next video.